welcome to my channel. I recently did the Gibb River Road in Western Australia. It was such an adventure and I'm going to share with you my itinerary and how we got across it in 7 days. So if you've never heard of the Gibb River Road, it runs from Derby to Kununurra, or the other way around, depending which way you go, in Western Australia. It's about 600 kilometres long and it's known for being a four-wheel track drive. It's got corrugations, it's dusty, it's got water crossings, it's got everything that you'd want to do with your 4x4. It's absolutely amazing. So here we go. This is where we started and where we ended up. We started in Derby. And of course you've got to stop at the prison Boab tree because you've got to get in some of the history. That is the prison Boab tree. And look, it's a site of significance. And then you drive onto the Gibb River Road, you'll see the big sign and you'll be like me, yay, I'm here at last. And the first night we camped on a free camp at the Leonard River rest stop. Lovely, lovely site, big open space, it was nice. And that set us up for the next day to go to Windjana Gorge. And I have to say, of all my gorges in Australia, this is probably my favourite. It's absolutely beautiful. Very easy walk into it and it just towers up around you. You've got the gorge there, and if you're lucky you'll see crocodiles sunbathing. Now we were there at the end of the season and so we didn't see very many crocodiles because of course the water's warm, so they're staying in the water. They don't need to come out and warm themselves up. So we did see a baby one on the bank, but it did not take away from how beautifully stunning it is. We also did the Savannah Walk around the Windjana Gorge. Again, that was beautiful, and there was kangaroos jumping out the bushes and things. It was very exciting. And right next to it, well, about 40 kilometres away, you've got Tunnel Creek. And if you've never heard of Tunnel Creek, it's a creek in a tunnel. It's in a cave system and it's completely pitch black in some places and you have to swim. And you can't reach the bottom, so you actually have to swim. So me and my brother, we did this. We were a bit squealy in parts, but we did get it done and it was absolutely terrifying.
Oh, it's soft.
Oh, it's nothing like that the other bit. Wait for me. Blues, I'm sinking.
Oh, you've got to go. Don't mess around. Let's just do this. Right, get your bag, get in it, swim. Do not pull me under, otherwise there will be murders.
Oh, this thing's... Yay, we did it. We swam across. Whoa, that gets your heart pumping. You see the bats flying about. Oh, look, right round your head. It's cool, isn't it? Because it's terrifying. And also at the same time.
Didn't come.
I know.
Both bottled it.
I know. I really did want to swim on my own. Just knowing that there's freshies in that water, that scared my brother more than me. I was scared of the dark. It was so much fun. So glad we did it. If I hadn't have done it, I'd have been absolutely gutted. So if you do go, bottle up, get through it. It's just amazing. That night we actually camped at Windjana campsite. Actually a really nice site. It's very big. It's got lots of space and nice showers and toilets. So we stayed there the night and then the next day we went on to Bell Gorge. Bell Gorge it's beautiful. It's when you're walking in, you're walking along big pebbles. So make sure you've got some good footwear on because it's a bit tiring on the old feet. Then you cross over the top of the waterfall and then you climb up and over.
We go up there. I think we go up there, Zoe. Here we go across. See where that signpost is?
Yep.
Up there along the top and then down.
Swell. No, it's a tough walk. It really is tough going up and down the bit at the end, but you are rewarded with the most amazing waterfall when you get there and it's so lovely to have a swim. Definitely worth stopping. Oh man, my bum. I've made it. Oh, okay. Look at this. It's probably worth it. There we are in Boab's Gorge. From there we drove to Mount Barnet where we camped for the night. And Mount Barnet's a good place to also get your water, your diesel and, or unleaded, but your fuel, and any groceries that you might need. But it is a bit pricey. Anyway, we camped there and Manning Gorge leads off from there. So we get up nice and early in the morning and you go to Manning Gorge, which is about a 5-kilometre walk. You have to swim at the beginning to get across to start the walk. And although this isn't the toughest walk physically to do, I found this the most tiring because it's very open and it was very, very hot. Even though it was 7 o'clock in the morning, it was still really, really hot. And then when you get there though, it's absolutely stunning. Here we are. At Manning Gorge. And of course you've got to walk all the way back. From there we drove on to Ellenbrae Station where we stayed the night, and then in the morning we got up and we had beautiful scones and jam. It was really lovely. It's what Ellanbrae is known for. You must have your scones when you go there. And from there we drove on to the Pentacost River, and the Pentacost River is, I mean, it's stunning. It's huge. I mean, you drive across it, so that's a bit of fun to start with. Yay, you did it, Blue. And then you can just park up on the banks, and it's completely free to camp there. Yeah. So obviously it has got salties in there, so you can't swim, and probably don't go too near the edge or where there's a bank that they could get out of. But we never saw anything dangerous. We had a few splashes, but it was absolutely fine. And my brother enjoyed fishing there. It was absolutely magical. It was so peaceful, the birds, everything. It was my favourite campsite. Loved it. So definitely recommend camping on the Pentecost. And from there you can drive on to Questro Station. It's not very far from the Pentecost. I've got some great four-wheel drive tracks there, really steep, really cool. I've got some really challenging ones if you've got an even bigger car than we had. And then on our last day, as we were leaving Questro, we did Zebedee Springs, which is absolutely beautiful in the morning. It's lovely warm springs, beautiful surroundings, a must do, and Emma Gorge, which is a tough walk. It's a very, very tough walk, but Emma Gorge is just spectacular. It's just all around you, and oh, I loved it. I'm glad I pushed through and did it. Oh, we made it. Look at this. Look how huge. And then you drive on to Kununurra, and that's your 7-day plan. Now, you can take a lot longer. There are a couple of other gorges you can do, and you can also turn off and go up to Drysdale and Mitchell Falls. We didn't do that. We were there in the middle of September, so right at the end of the season. So it wasn't as wet as it could have been. The waterfalls are not flowing as full as they could have been in the beginning of the season, but it was still beautiful. So if you are in Western Australia and you want the ultimate outback, remote, 4x4 experience, you've got to do the Gibb River Road. It's absolutely iconic, beautiful. Anyway, I'll leave it there. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask below. I'll do another video on tips and tricks for the Gibb River Road. But honestly, you'll have a blast. Thanks for watching. Bye.